welcome if you are new here. Welcome back if you've been here before. I am Freya. This is Budgie Budgets, and today we are cash stuffing. Week 3. Week 3 of July, I believe it is. So I've got our money ready to cash stuff here, but first I do have to unstuff a fair few categories. We've done some serious spending this week, you guys. So we are taking 350 out of phones. So 1, 2, 3, and 20, 40, 60. Okay, I'm going to owe that. What am I doing? I'm going to owe that $10. Hopefully I can find that in a minute and we can put that back in. So that leaves $600 in there. That was my son's phone bill was due. His recharge was due. So I've recharged him for 12 months. So I do that through Telstra. Mostly just because I find they have the best reception and all of that sort of thing. So yeah, that's his done. And then my daughter's is due a little bit later in this month, I think towards the end of the month. So we're taking $70 out of subscriptions, and I will put that. So that leaves $200 in there. I'll put that back in phones right now. I did work out, I thought the recharge for the year was $360, but it was actually only $350. So it was a little bit less than I was expecting, which is nice. Then we're going to medical. And from in here, I am taking, what am I taking? 25. That's going to be tricky. All right, let's take out a 50. Oh, this is really tricky. We'll put in 30 and put out 5. I think that's right. So we've got 200, 300, 400, 420, 430, 440 left over in medical. That was for a book that I purchased. That is in relation to one of the conditions that I have. Dental is losing 40. Again, how am I going to do this? We'll put back in. I'm going to owe that a 10 as well. Oh dear. Okay. That's fine. So we'll have 560 left in there. That was to pay for my extras insurance. I just take it out of the dental category because the only reason that I have the extras private health insurance is for my dental work. So I'm just taking it out of that category for now. It's not going to become a permanent category anyway. So vet, we're taking out $200, which leaves 130, which is a big ouch. Unfortunately, our youngest puppy, and I say youngest, but he's nearly 8, so he's not really that young, is having some back issues. So he woke up a few days ago and he was crying as soon as he got up off his bed, and then he was walking real weird. So we're trying to work out whether it was one of his legs or what was going on. And he just, had he not have been as out of sorts as he was, I might have been like, do you know what, we'll just see if it's like maybe he's pulled a muscle when he got up or something, and we'll just see how he is tomorrow. But he was so not himself that hubby and I decided to take him straight to the vet, and he checked him out. He does unfortunately think that he pinched a nerve in his back, so he had a shot of anti-inflammatories while we were there, and then they've given us anti-inflammatories to take home, and he has to be on those for the next 7 days, and then he'll go back to the vet for another checkup. So fingers crossed. He is massively improved already, like a few days down the road. I think it's been 3 or 4 days, and he's pretty much completely back to his normal self, which is a little bit stressful because the vet's like, try and keep him really quiet, and that's just impossible because he's a very energetic dog. So yes, but it's good that he's back to normal, but also making it very, very difficult to keep him any kind of quiet. Okay, so I just have to remember that I owe dental $10 if I can get change out of one of these other categories that we need to unstuff. Family fun is 200. Oh goodness, my goodness, I've made this very difficult for myself, you guys. So we need to unstuff 230. So let's take out the 500, and what am I putting back in? 270, is that right? So if I had 230, that's 250, 300, 400, 500. I think that's right. I think I've done that right. I'll double check it later. So this now has 2, 3, 4, 450, 470, 480 in there. We did a few things with the kids. I can't even think what they were now. Where did we go? We went to the movies, but I didn't stuff that money. Oh, we took them to Clip and Climb yesterday. So yesterday we went to a place in, if you're in Victoria, it's in Berwick. Very cool place, highly recommend. The kids get to go in for an hour, and it's like all different rock climbing walls, but they clip themselves on. Well, kids over 9 can do themselves. Kids younger than that need help, obviously, but they clip themselves on, and then when they get to the top, they just let go, and it just lowers them down slowly, like they're all on retractable lines. So that was super fun. We are unstuffing everything from clothes because I bought my oldest a new pair of shoes and they were stupidly expensive. And then I've also bought some new trackies for my youngest. And I am getting super warm because I'm standing in the sun. You guys, it's sunny in Melbourne today. Who can believe it? Not me. I don't even need lights on. It's incredible. The actual best. Yeah, so everything out of those two. And then hair, we are unstuffing 40 because I did buy myself that hairbrush, so there's 30 left in there. And beauty, I need to unstuff 15. So what do I need to put back in? Oh goodness, the mental arithmetic is not there, so that makes it 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So I'm going to take out both of those. I think that's right. Too bad if it isn't. So 45 left in beauty. Yeah, that's right. That's how much we should have left. And then that is everything that needs to be unstuffed, and that leaves us with $10 that we can put back into dental so that that's accurate. Beautiful. So as you can see, it's been a very busy week. It's just been a very busy morning. My brain's not quite all with it today because I took the kids to Archie Brothers. I went to Chadstone today, Chadstone Shopping Centre, for any of you who are familiar. My Lord, that place used to be my local when I was a kid. Like, that is where I would go and hang out with my friends and shop and do everything. And I just don't know it anymore. I haven't been there for years, and I got so turned around. I was so lost. It's changed so much, and it is just enormous. Like, compared to my normal local shopping centre, it is huge. But hubby got from work at Christmas time some Archie Brothers arcade cards. He got 4 of them. We had no idea what was on them. So I said to the kids, I'll take you. We'll see what's on them. And it was an hour each of just unlimited games at Archie Brothers. So that was really cool. The kids were a little bit disappointed because you couldn't earn tickets with it, and no, you couldn't play any of the claw games because that's all they wanted to do, of course. But it was still awesome fun. They had a really good time. So, but yeah, it's just been mayhem. And then we were walking around trying to find shoes for my daughter's formal, and we had absolutely no luck at all. So that's annoying. We'll have to resume our search soon. So we've got 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, $1,260 unstuffed from all of our categories. So yeah, it's been a busy and very spendy time, unfortunately. Let's see how much we can put back into them. It's definitely not that much, unfortunately. So we've got 50, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 220, 240, so 290, 300, 310, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 410, 415. I hope that's right. I'm not even really sure at the moment, you guys. Everything's changing. All my budget numbers are changing, and I'm kind of struggling to keep up with everything. I still don't really know how much hubby's new ongoing pay is going to be after tax, because he got this paycheck, but it had back pay in it. So I have to wait to work out how much of it was back pay, basically. But I think my estimate's pretty on the money. I hope. We'll see. All right, so bills. Electricity is getting 50. So this now has 100, 150, 200, 240 in electricity. I'm pretty well paid up for that because I bought the place that I'm using now, Power Shop, you can buy in advance, and sometimes they'll give you like, buy $30 in advance and get $45 worth of electricity. So you get these little bonus things. So I've bought a few of those. So I think I'm pretty in front with that. Gas is only getting 10. It was originally allocated its regular 50, but I've already spent that topping up our gas account. So I've spent 40, there's 10 left over. So we've got 120, 140, 150 in gas. It just feels like our gas bill is just chewing money at the moment. It's horrendous. Water is getting 20. So that's got 50, 60, 70, and 80 in there. And then phones is getting 30. And we can colour that in. 20 and 30. Yeah, so I actually need a little bit less in here than I initially thought, which is really nice. So hopefully by the end of this month, I'll have both of these funded as well, because we've got that golden paycheck. So we've got 500, 600, 620, 630, 640 now in recharge. Whoops. Subscriptions is getting 20. So we're nearly done on our YNAB subscription, which is due in December. So that's got 220 in there now. And we're already paid up for our Google One. Which is silly of me actually, because that's due in July, but it's not this July, it's next July. I've already paid it. So that's a bit silly. But anyway, maybe I'll rub that off and change it. I'll see. Insurance is getting 20. So that now has 200, 400, 420, 430 in there. Registration is also getting 20. I do need to have an extra 10 find its way in here at some point to fill up that one. That's all right. I'm sure it'll happen at some point. All right, so this has 200, 300, 320, 340, 350, and 360 in there. Beautiful. It is so nice and warm. I'm standing there, I've got those windows in my room, like the blinds all the way open, and the sun is on my legs, and it's lovely. This is one of those Sharpies that is a little bit sticky, I think. Now, car maintenance is getting 20. That was terrible colouring. Let me just dry that off really good. So there's $40 in there now. I am hoping to add at least 100 to that before the end of the month, probably with our golden paycheck. License is getting skipped. Buffer is getting skipped. We're happy with what's in there for now. Medical is getting 25. So that now has 200, 300, 400, 420, 440, 450, 460, 465 in it there, which is good. This one I would like to build up to like probably $1,000 and then leave it alone. If I can ever keep it at $1,000, that would be the goal. We'll see. Dental, probably a similar kind of goal, to be honest. And dental today is also getting 25. So it's got 550, 570, 580, 585. Okay, optical is just getting 5, which means we can't quite colour one in. It has 25 now. Orthodontic is skipped for now. Vet is getting 15. I'm so sad that I had to take a hit, but at least it was there, guys. At least we had the money. I'm gonna have to hesitate to take him, so that's the important thing. This tracker is not going to be accurate anymore, so I'll have to wipe it off and start again. So it's got 120, 130, 140, 145 in vet now, which should cover. I'm supposed to take him back in a few days just to have him looked at again, just to make sure it's all going okay. I think that's everything for in here. All chunky and stuffed. All right, family fun is getting 25, because I do want to keep adding to this to make sure we always have some money here. So this now has 200, 300, 400, 450, 470, 490, $500, and $5. I usually put them this way when I have because I like to see the placeholders, the pretty ones at the front. Here we go. Clothes is getting skipped because it's been well spent, and so is shoes. I think hair's getting skipped as well, and so is beauty, but dates is going to get a 5. So that now has 75 in there, which is nice. Build that back up for hubby and I. Home is getting skipped for now. School is getting 45. We've got to try and build this back up because, as any parent with kids in school know, school is a never-ending expense. Okay, photos is getting skipped because that's got everything it needs for this month. School stationery is getting 25. So what colour am I going to go for here? I think I'll do this blue, and we'll do 2 of these, and I won't worry about the 5 for now, or maybe I'll do the little bit in the middle. There we go. I really need to start saving for the kids' books and tech for the end of this year. So I know that they're like just standard books and stuff will probably be at least $500 or $600 between the 3 of them. And I also know that my son is going into year 9, so he needs a graphics calculator, and his older sister still needs hers. So I'm not going to get away with the whole hand-me-down situation. So I am going to have to fork out. I'm pretty sure it was like between $250, $300 when I bought my daughters. So yeah, good times. School tech is also getting 15. So we'll do 3 of these. Because yeah, I want at least $300 in here so that I can get him that for him. At least when my youngest comes through, she'll be able to use their one. Oh, well, she'll be able to use her older sister's one because she'll finish year 12 as my youngest is going into year 7, I think. Yeah. All right, and we are kicking off driving lessons today with a 10. So I'm hoping to have about $400-ish in here. I mean, preferably around the time of her 16th birthday, but it doesn't matter if it's right on it. It can be a little bit late, that's no big deal. Just so that I can organise some lessons for her in amongst my teaching her. I think the rest of these are getting skipped for now. I am going to have to find some money for these formal shoes though. Formal's so expensive, you guys. Just if you have kids, even if they're not in high school yet, just start putting aside like $5 a month so that when you get there, you've got it covered, because my goodness. All right, we're not doing anything in birthdays this week. I think parties getting skipped as well, but gifts is getting 15. So that now has 10, $20 and $30 in there. And then get back in there. Easter's getting 5, so we can colour in one of those. I think that was this texture, I hope. Yeah, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? There we go, little bunny. So this now has 10, 15, 20, 25 in there. I'm not too worried about Easter. We don't generally spend terribly much on it. They get so much chocolate from everyone else that, yeah, just doesn't really feel like it's all that necessary. Okay, 5 is going into Mother's Day, and then we can colour off the second heart. Lovely. So that now has 20. And then our last 5, I think, is going into Halloween. We'll pop that. Why are all of these back to front? Oh my goodness. What have I done here? Just got myself in a right mess. Okay, so we can colour out one more pumpkin. And that now has 20, 40, 50, 55. Beautiful. That's another one that I'm really not all that phased on. I don't think we'll probably won't do much for it, to be honest. All right, you guys, that is all of our dollars taken care of for this paycheck, with the exception of the money that I have for savings challenges. And I have quite a lot, you guys. So the aim is going to be to have about $300 a pay, so every week. More from a golden paycheck, but $300 a week from every paycheck going into savings challenges, which will be going towards our holiday. We are not 100% sure where we're going just yet. I have a few things to work out first, unfortunately, but hopefully I can let you guys know soon where we will be headed. But yeah, that's all from me today. I hope you guys are all well. I hope you're having a lovely week, and I will see you tomorrow for some savings game fun. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.